Yo, another something to ride to. You know what it is. Happy New Year's. This is my first one of the new year, I think. Yeah, pretty much so. Let's start it off right. No better way to start this new year off than talking about your identity. Oh, this is so cold. So first off, shout out to James Clear, Atomic Habits. I actually started listening to this book after a situation with me, where on the first, my dad's birthday, I had some situations, and it was my fault. I own it. I own it. I own my actions, my negative thought process, my insecurities, just stuff I've been dealing with like all my life, stuff that just always been there. And so it just came to the point where I was tired of hurting people, the people around me, myself for the most part, because I don't want to gotta live with it. And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna go deep. I'm gonna go deep within inside myself. I always say turn your eyes on the inside, because we always look for help on the outside. We always go on the outside looking for something, whether it's from people, from certain things that's therapeutic and not therapy, as I seen somebody say. So we always looking for something on the outside. And so what I did was I went, since I didn't get my kids yesterday, I sat in silence for over an hour. Just silence, and it dealt with me. I really got some gems. I would talk about them now, but after listening to this book afterwards, it got me somewhere else, which is very important. All of it is important, but yeah, just having that moment and just that realization. So when I did that, the joy just came over me. I'm kind of going back to what I just said I didn't want to talk about. I'm kind of talking about it. So, but no, I never felt joy like this before, okay? I never felt that happy and joyous, and like all the stuff broke down. Okay, so it worked together. Peep this. So all the stuff that I've been dealing with, I thought it was going to take longer than this, but all it took was an hour of silence. But it really didn't just take an hour of silence, because what I'm about to talk about explains this as well. For some people, if they haven't been meditating, if they haven't been working on themselves leading up to that moment of yesterday, it wouldn't have happened yesterday. So now let me talk about what I'm talking about today, which is your identity. And I said shout out to James Clear with the book Atomic Habits, because it deals with how you think. It ain't just, it's habits, but it's how the brain works. It's how you use those habits. That's so dope. And all it does is take small things. It's like, when somebody's chipping at something, you know how they know that they say that quote, when you chip away at something, you just keep chipping. And next thing you know, a big chunk fall off. So that's what this book talks about, where you take small habits and you continually work on these habits, and you become that habit. You become what you want to be. A lot of us set goals, but it's not the goals that we go for. It's the system that gets us to that goal. See, if you got a goal without a system, you may not reach it, because you don't have a system, the process to get to that goal. But if you have a system without a goal, you can still reach that goal. And now it makes sense, because a lot of times I'll be like, I don't know where I'm going. I feel like a running back with my head down. I can't see where I'm going. But I had a system, because I knew where I wanted to be. Well, I didn't know where I wanted to be, but I knew a system of to keep working, keep being creative, just keep doing stuff. Even though I don't know where I'm going to end up, I didn't see it. I just kept working. I knew this system of working was going to get me to what y'all see now, to where y'all see me at, A goal is always great. It gives you direction and stuff like that, but a system is always better, because if you got a healthy system, healthy habits that you're working on, it's going to get you to where you need to be. And so I'm trying to piggyback to where I kind of left off at. I just went on that. But, yeah. what is you? Oh, wow, you just gonna keep straight? Cuz I know there's something to ride to, but sometimes you got people that do dumb stuff. But you gotta keep your eyes open. Don't do this at home. But yeah, so, okay. But the main thing I wanted to talk about, this after 5 minutes, but this is all game. You have to change your identity. And y'all may have heard this before, you may have not. But with these small habits, let's take smoking for instance. And you want to quit smoking. You like, I don't want to smoke no more. You still fighting it because you like, I don't want to smoke no more. I'm trying to quit. I'm giving up smoking. You're still identifying with being a smoker because I don't want to smoke no more. I want to give up smoking. I am a smoker, but I want to quit smoking. How about identifying with not being a smoker? I don't smoke. I mean, you don't gotta lie. Like, I never smoked before. No, that old part of you is gone. You're not a smoker. I don't smoke. I'm not trying to quit. I don't smoke. So you just knocking everything off the table like, hey, Ron, just like Jesus, just flip the table. Get rid of all of it. Don't battle with all that mess on the table. So you got a new identity. Anything that you have to see it though. When you want to change these habits, who is the person you want to be? Like, he talked about a person that want to be healthy. And as a guy, she said, what would a healthy person do? All throughout the day, would a healthy person walk or catch a ride? Would a healthy person eat this or eat that? Like, it's that identifying with that person that you want to be. So this year, don't focus on them goals. Focus on creating a system. Like cleaning your room. Like, if you clean your room and you don't have a system, your room is going to be right back to where it was at. And then you're going to be waiting for the motivation to do it again. But if you create a system to always fold your clothes after you wash it, that's a system. Or to always put stuff back, that's a system. It's a small habit that creates you. Eventually it becomes you. So like I said, shout out to James Clear. Y'all check out that book. I just started listening to it today. But it goes with what I had going on in my life already. And tap in though, more than anything, man. I had to tap into myself first to be able to receive this book. And I sat in silence, meditate, tap into yourself above all things. You have the answers inside of you. A lot of people can't sit with themselves because it get ugly. But as you keep doing it, everything takes practice. You ain't gonna be great at the first time. Your mind gonna be wondering. But as you keep doing it, you'll get it. All right. So I know this is an 8-minute banger, but it was some jewels. If you listen to this far, man, drop a 10 down. Because I go by 10 talents for them that just know me on these videos. But I always go by 10. So drop a 10. Drop if you felt this, whatever it is. Let's hear the comments. Tell me Happy New Year, anything, And let's go. Much abundance to you. Peace.